Okay, so order of operations. So the first thing that you want to remember is your PEMDAS, which is just an acronym to help you remember. So you always want to do parentheses first. So anything in, you want to add, subtract, multiply, divide, anything that's in there first, and then figure out what you want to do next. The next one is exponents. So anything raised to a power, you do that. And then these ones go together. So you want to multiply and divide left to right. You want to do the same thing with addition and subtraction. So add and subtract left to right. So if multiply and division is all, multiplication and division is all you have left, you want to go left to right. If addition and subtraction is all you have left, you want to go left to right. And you're going to see that in the examples. So if I want to simplify this here, I need to remember, I'll write it up here, just so that I remember, and I'm going to put those two together. So I'm going to do my parentheses first. So I've got 3, and then 1 plus 5 is going to give me 6. And then I'm going to do minus 5. I'm going to do the parentheses here. Oops, plus 3, and that's squared. Okay, so I did my parentheses. Now I'm going to do my exponents. So I have 3 times 6 minus 5 plus 9. Now I do my multiplication. I get 18 minus 5 plus 9. So this is where all I have left is add and subtract. So I'm going to go left to right. So I'm going to do 18 minus 5 first, which is going to give me 13 plus 9, which is going to equal 22 as my simplified answer. Okay. In the second one, I'm going to do the same thing. So I've got 4 minus 5. Now I've got negative 2, and I've got divided by 2. Okay. I've got multiplication and division going on here. So I've got M and D. So I'm going to go left to right here. Leave the 4. So I've got 4 plus 10 divided by 2. I did my multiplication first. So I've got 4 plus 5, which gives me 9 as my final answer. The other thing that we need to discuss today is your like terms. So any numbers that can be combined, any variables, a combination of both, numbers with a variable. Okay, and what you want to remember is that variables have to be of same degree. Variables of same degree. So x and x is fine, x squared and x squared is fine, and then we can combine them together by adding and subtracting. So on the bottom here you see you have this example of combining like terms, so simplifying. I just want to recognize what I have. So I see that I have a 3x cubed. Okay, I'm looking at my exponents. I don't see anything else with a cube, so I'm going to leave that one as the same. Then I see x squared, so I see 2 of them that have squares, so I'm going to combine those to get plus 5x squared. Then I see a y and a y, so I get negative 9y. And lastly, I see just my numerical values, and I'm going to put those together to get minus 6, so 9, so plus 9 here. Okay, and you can do this. Feel free to box them and do whatever you need to do. If you don't need to and you can just cross them out, then go for that as well. And then lastly, your exponent rules. So at least the important ones that you're going to see the most of. So same base, you're adding the exponents. So I've got x squared times x cubed. I add 2 plus 3 to get x to the 5th. Power raised to a power, you're multiplying the exponents. So you've got y to the 5th in parentheses squared, you've got 5 times 2. So you're really like distributing that to the parentheses, and that's what gives you y to the 10th. If you've got same base division, you're going to subtract the exponents. So you've got 10 minus 3, which does not give you a to the third, it gives you a to the 7th. Sorry about that. And the last one, the negative exponents, this is the one that is the toughest. This you see they try to trick you on this one. So this one is the hardest one to remember. You've got your you move it either to the top or the bottom to keep it positive. So we want to keep all of our exponents positive. So we either move it to the bottom or we move it to the top. So move bottom. Here we went move top. Okay. We'll just do a couple examples of those. Okay. Same thing as combining your like terms. You want to multiply what you can. So I see 9 and 5, I can get 45. I see that I have x to the 6th and x squared, they're being multiplied. So like x to the 6th times x squared. And I've got y and y, so I've got times y squared times y cubed. I'm just putting them together so I can see what ones that I have. I've got 45x to the 8th, y to the 5th, so you're adding in this case your exponents because I was multiplying. And the second one, I've got division. You just do regular division. 18 divided by 6 gives me 3, so I've got 3. And then I've got w 15 minus 3 because I'm dividing, and then v to the 10 minus 2. So I've got 3 v to the 12th, w to the 12th, v to the 8th as my final answer. So we were subtracting here because we had division. And oops. And the last one, we've got some parentheses going on for this one. So I'm going to do these parentheses first. So same as my order of operations. I've got PEMDAS still working for me. I want to do the parentheses or the exponents first in this case. So this 2 here is going to distribute to everything. So all 3 of these things are going to hit that 2. My first part stays the same for now. And then I've got 3 squared. I've got a 5 times 2. And I've got b to the 6 times 2. Which gives me, which gives me 7a to the 4th b times 9a to the 10th b to the 12th. And now I can add them. So now I can add my exponents because I've just got multiplication. I've got 63 a to the 14th b to the 13th. Okay, so that's it for the beginning of